the year 519, there was great unrest in the world. It was a dark time when most people led difficult lives of great poverty. The heavenly host felt strongly that there needed to be a period of unconditional joy and celebration for everyone. During the winter solstice, when homage was paid to the birth of Jesus, the Prince of Peace, this was generally more serious and took place around the Epiphany to observe the days when the three kings arrived in Bethlehem to worship the newly born King of the Jews. It was not enough, the heavenly host decided. There needed to be a major celebration around the actual day of Jesus' birth, which was later identified by the Gregorian calendar as the 25th of December and would conclude at the Epiphany. But what kind of celebration would that be? The decision was made to bring two spirits, one of whom would be in charge of this celebration, to interview with the heavenly host, Nicholas from Asia Minor and Barnabas from Antioch. One of them would be chosen to be the spiritual symbol of the holiday and would decide how the masses would engage with the holiday. I invite you all to listen to the conclusion of that interview.
Thank you both for coming. You're here to discuss your intentions if you are chosen to symbolize and lead the celebration of the birth of Jesus. Before I make my final decision, you each have 1 minute to summarize what you would do and why. Barnabas?
Thank you, Almighty Father. I believe what people need most right now is a strong sense of faith to join us together. With devout prayer and fasting during this time period, the world will once again be reminded of He who died for our sins. When we all do this, we'll be united and suffer as He once suffered. This divine behavior will lead us to everlasting joy in the hereafter. That is what I would do if given this holy assignment.
Thank you, Barnabas. And now I'd like to hear from Nicholas.
Thank you, Almighty Father. I deeply respect my fellow spirit, but I am not in agreement in his approach to celebrating one of the holiest of days. Our people have suffered enough, brought down by poverty and despair. They need joy and light and laughter. And since we're celebrating a birth, everyone should receive gifts. That's what I would do if given this holy assignment. Make sure everyone receives gifts.
This is a most difficult decision, for both have merit. So this is what my decision shall be. We will try one way for 1,500 years, and then, after that period, we will give the other the opportunity to try their way. So let's plan to reconvene in the year 2019 AD. For the first 1,500 years, Nicholas has been chosen to symbolize and lead the celebration. But do not be disheartened, Barnabas. Your time will come.
Thank you, Heavenly Father.
1,500 years. An eternity! But I'll wait and wait and wait until my time has come. Don't get too comfortable, Nicholas. I'll be looking over your shoulder until it's my time.
Barnabas! Barnabas! Oh well, when he cools off, I'll try to speak with him again. Maybe we can work together. I've been dreaming of something like this since I was a little boy, bringing help and joy to people, especially children, during the darkest time of the year. And now it's going to come true. Just think, the power of this moment, when I can bring the world such joy and light. For just one day I'll deliver to all the children a gift that they'll receive on Christmas night. build a sleigh, find some elves, make some toys to fill the shelves. Curtain up, it's time for Santa. I'll create a secret shop, go way up north, well time will stop. Start me up, it's time for Santa. Can you see it in the snow? Far away for eyes to know. Toy shop that will grow and grow. I'm excited, they'll be delighted. Bigger than I've ever dreamed. Many prayers will be redeemed. I will be the most esteemed. Banner up! It's time for Santa. 'Cause I love it, I can't wait till that late December date when the world will learn its fate. I'll bring presents to Lord and peasants. Lo, our story will be told. Christmas Day will not grow old, and despite the freezing cold, we'll bring toys for all girls and boys who will sing them down to the end of the rose, straight them down and then clean up evening, because it's time for Santa.
1,500 years. 1,500 years! The time I've prayed for year after year has finally arrived. All the planning, all the years of watching Nicholas turn the birth of our Savior into a frenzy of consumption, leaving the true meaning of the holiday in the dust. But it's finally the year 2019. Do you know what that means?
It means we take over. Doesn't it, St. Barnaby?
It's St. Barnabas to you, and don't forget it. We're not taking over anything, O ye of little piety. We're rightfully assuming our position as the symbol and arbiter of Christmas. In just a few weeks, Christmas will be mine.
Don't you mean Christmas will be ours, Barnabas?
Yes, Brian, ours. You've all faithfully stood by my side while that North Pole Neanderthal cast us aside.
Well, it was the heavenly host decision. Nicholas just won the game.
Yes, but he could have reached out. He could have tried to use some of my teachings, but no, it had to be all about Santa Claus. Ugh, and look where it's led. Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday, it's all too much. It's time to end it all.
But St. Barnabas, your plan won't end it all.
Yep.
Won't end it all? Won't end it all? Do you deny my dedication to ending the reign of Nicholas? The heavenly host said so. 1,500 years and it's my turn.
So, you take over Christmas, but what about the other holidays? They'll just transfer the Christmas traditions to the other holidays. St. Valentine's Day, Easter, Thanksgiving, Halloween. It might not have the meaning of Christmas, but it's still heavy-duty celebrating.
I love Thanksgiving. Can't you imagine if we just gave gifts in addition to having turkey? What a day that would be.
Shut up, Ryan. I hate to admit it, but you're all right. Christmas is only part of the problem. What can we do?
I got it, Barnaby. St. Barnabas. What if we became the arbiter of all the holidays? We could end the mindless celebrations taking place throughout the year.
Just think, you'll rule the entire calendar.
That's it. I'll be bigger than Nicholas ever dreamed. Once I take over Christmas, I'll make sure all the other holidays will follow.
Take our Thanksgiving, but I love it just the way it is.
Shut up, Ryan. Not only Thanksgiving, but St. Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, Independence Day, Halloween. Even that infernal tooth fairy will have to go. All the holiday spirit will be gone. The pure spirituality of St. Barnabas will rule the day.
Good idea, wasn't it?
No, Barbara. It was a great idea. And once I become the symbol of the holiday, you'll be my right-hand man. Minions, leave me now to think of the great era ahead. The era of Barnabas.
Come, minions, let us depart and plan the end of the holidays as we know them.
Just think. I'll be bigger than Nicholas ever dreamed. He thinks he's the holiday hero with Christmas. Wait until he sees me decide how all the holidays are celebrated throughout the entire year. Once a year, St. Patrick turns the world an emerald green. St. Valentine gives way to cards that say what lovers mean. The Easter Bunny gives out eggs and jelly beans galore. And Uncle Sam, I'll never know what all the fireworks are for. The great pumpkin, Tom Turkey, and the fairy that steals children's teeth. They're just as overbearing as the candy cane gifts and wreaths. But now it will be my turn as faith takes center stage. Nicholas and his friends are through, and Barnaby will be the rage. I've waited so long and felt despair at never having a say. Watching the world turn their backs on faith, losing their spiritual way. The money they spend on gifts is nothing compared to the hedonistic costs they pay. But I am here to save them. Every day will be St. Barnabas Day.
One by one, those spirits will fall as you move through the year. By the time you get to Christmas, Nicholas will quake in fear.
All the people will all get on their knees and uniformly say, the world's a more righteous place when every day is St. Barnabas Day. Get ready, world, my time has come and nothing will get in my way. For no matter what page on the calendar you seek, no matter the year or the month or the week, every day, every day, every day is St. Barnabas Day.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time I've been dreading for the past 1,500 years is almost here.
You mean you have to go on a diet again?
No, Squid, although I dread that too. This is serious. You remember the deal I made with the Heavenly Father? For 1,500 years, I got to celebrate Christmas the way I thought it should be done, and then Barnaby takes over. Well, that was in the year 519, and my time is about up.
Yeah, we know all about that. You've been telling that story for a long time.
I know, Squish, but what you don't realize is that Barnaby wants to take over all the holidays. St. Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, Independence Day, Halloween, Thanksgiving. He even wants to take down the Tooth Fairy. She doesn't represent a holiday, just a kind spirit.
Well, Santa, I really need to take action to keep things as they are.
How do we do that? From what Santa said, he's pretty determined. He was determined 1,500 years ago. Just think how it feels now.
You're right. We do need to take action. Barnaby is determined. We need help and fast. The deadline is coming very, very soon. I should have done something about this a long time ago, but I guess I thought it would just go away. Well, that's water under the bridge now. I've summoned our family representatives to assist us in this. I'm expecting them any moment.
Thompson and his kids, Mark and Allison. And Mrs. Cox and her son Alex. I love them. We haven't seen them since the last time we got in trouble.
You mean when Sarah got sick that time and they helped deliver presents? Actually, that was kind of fun and stressful at the same time.
That was truly awful, but they were a great help, and now they're going to help us again.
How can they help us with Barnaby?
I have no idea, but we need fresh eyes on this thing.
Santa, the family representatives just landed. They said you wanted to see them?
I do. Please let them in.
Does this mean we're in trouble again?
You're absolutely correct, but they're going to help us. So before we're all out of jobs, can you please let them in?
Santa, so good to see you.
Hello, Jack. Glad you could make it. And you look lovely as always.
Always the charmer. Hello, Santa. Where's the boss?
If you're referring to Mrs. Claus, she's in the lab designing some new tech toys for the digital group. Where are the kids?
They just stopped to see the other elves. You know, they're just like their brothers and sisters.
Mark, Allison, Alex!
Santa's looking for you.
Sorry, Santa. We just had to see our friends. Well, you're our friends too, but it's...
Good job, Alex. Hey, guys. Hey, Santa. I think you took off a few pounds.
Mark, that's like saying Santa was too fat.
Well, he is fat.
Excuse me, I'm in the room. How are you guys?
Okay, now that we know everyone's great, I'm dying to know how you think we can help. After we got your message, we've been talking about Barnaby the way up here, but we don't have an answer.
I think we may be out of our league.
You know, Dad, you always told us that we're stronger as a team than by working separately.
What do you mean?
Didn't you say on the way up here that Barnaby wants to take over all of the holidays, not just Christmas?
And that would mean that Cupid, St. Patrick, the Easter Bunny, Uncle Sam, Tom Turkey, and the Great Pumpkin would all be out of jobs?
Don't forget the Tooth Fairy. She'll be getting the sack too.
What are you getting at?
Well, Mrs. Cox, in addition to Santa and the elves, we need to get all those guys together to convince Barnaby that he'd be making a terrible decision of wiping out all the holiday celebrations.
Allison, I was your mother's best friend. You can call me Anne. And while you're right, it's going to take a lot of convincing to change St. Barnabas's mind.
To be clear, Anne, Barnaby doesn't want to wipe out recognizing the holidays. He just wants to get rid of the secular celebrations.
Why does he want to do that?
Because he believes that faith and faith alone are the only way to pay homage to the Heavenly Father.
I've heard that 100 times. I still don't understand it.
What he's saying is that Barnaby thinks the joy we get out of celebrating holidays and traditions overshadows faith and prayer. So we need to only focus on the faith and prayer.
Call me crazy, but can't we have both?
We can, and some do, but not enough for Barnaby. He is so rigid.
No Thanksgiving? No Halloween? No 4th of July? That would truly suck.
Alex, language?
I'm sorry, Mom.
A little crude, Alex, but you're right. That would truly suck.
So, back to a plan. We need to track down all of the holiday spirits, bring them together, and as one united front, we confront Barnaby and convince him to keep things as they are.
Well, Mark, faith and prayer have an important place.
Yes, Anne, but we don't have to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
I agree. Just think. All the holiday spirits in one room. How powerful is that?
This is a historic moment.
What are you getting at?
We need to name this group so that history will remember how we saved the holidays.
How about the holiday heroes?
I know. Alex's army.
Good try. Not powerful enough? I know. How about the Spirit Society?
The Spirit Society. I like it.
And it's alliterative.
Where did you hear that word?
In school. You forget that I'm in honors language arts.
Smart boy. The Spirit Society it is. Every holiday has a spirit, so we all can understand. Listen and you will hear it, the Spirit Society Holiday Band.
Holiday band?
Holiday band.
Fall in line, you holiday spirits. Our celebrations are in your hand.
Even Barnaby will fear it, the Spirit Society Holiday Band.
Holiday Band.
Holiday band.
Every holiday has a special kind of joy. Roll call, St. Valentine's Day.
Candy and flowers.
St. Patrick's Day.
Parades and green showers.
Easter.
Welcome to night we die.
Independence Day.
Fireworks are in the sky.
Every holiday has a spirit. We join their powers hand in hand. And together we'll make Barnaby hear it. The Spirit Society Holiday Band. Holiday Band.
Holiday Band.
Marching through the calendar will keep the year alive. Halloween!
Costumes and trees.
What about Thanksgiving? Special food to eat.
Don't forget the Tooth Fairy.
And all the cashew leaves.
And then there's Christmas.
Don't forget Christmas.
We love Christmas. We love Christmas. Every holiday has a spirit that's revered throughout the land. And together we will say the Spirit Society Holiday Band. We will face our fears and brave them with the Spirit Society Holiday Band.
They should be right around here. Forest, check. Bench, check. Near oak tree, check. It's getting harder to find the couples I'm supposed to make fall in love before Valentine's Day. And I have no access to Google Maps because I have no pockets in my diaper thing to carry a smartphone. Where could they be?
There she is, right where Google Maps said she'd be.
Hi, Cupid.
Google Maps? First of all, you're clearly not the couple I'm supposed to be looking for. Second of all, you're not supposed to be able to see me. And third of all, who are you?
Didn't you get the email where the family representative's here to recruit you for a special project?
Now, how would I read an email? Do you see where I could put a phone or computer?
You can wear an Apple Watch.
Tried that. Got in the way of shooting my arrows. You can't have anything on your wrist. But forget about that. I heard all about you guys when you helped Santa deliver gifts a couple years ago. Is he okay?
He's fine, well, physically, anyway. Actually, he's got bigger problems.
Uh-oh, what's up?
The reception in here is lousy. My GPS is frozen. I have no idea where the next child is. I'm supposed to put money under their pillow that left a tooth. Oh, hi, Cupid. Fancy meeting you here.
Tooth Fairy, we haven't crossed paths in such a long time.
Oh, which is weird since our jobs overlap.
What do you mean?
Well, you shoot people with your arrow, they fall in love, they exchange cards and candy on Valentine's Day, right?
Right.
Then the kids get a hold of all of the candy, they eat too much of it, they get cavities, and their teeth fall out. Well, you know the rest.
Then they put them under their pillows, and then you show up.
You got it.
Hello there.
Who are they?
Family representatives. Santa, you know.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You helped Santa a few years ago with the presents. You're still working for the fat man?
Yes, but not to help with gifts. You see, 1,500 years ago, the heavenly host...
Yeah, we know the story.
Should I tell them?
Tell us what? Hello?
Yeah, well, St. Barnaby plans to take over Christmas this year, but he also plans to take over all the other holidays and traditions, including St. Valentine's Day and the Tooth Fairy.
Say what?
Barnaby doesn't believe in people celebrating holidays with secular spirits like you two. He thinks it should all be one with prayer and faith.
And I'm not against prayer and faith, but Valentine's Day is not a religious holiday.
Not anymore, but it was. The Catholic Church took over that horrible pagan festival, Lupercalia, and made it a Catholic holiday.
Yeah, we learned that at the Spirit Academy, but that was so long ago. Now, Cupid, she represents cards, candy, flowers, and Hallmark Valentines.
As far as Barnaby is concerned, that's a problem. He thinks it should all be about the purity of love achieved by faith and prayer.
Well, I'll materialize from all of those traditions about the power of children's teeth and how to protect them in the afterlife.
Again, a sort of pagan ritual?
Oh, pagan schmagan. It's all just fun.
We agree. So we're recruiting spirits like you two to join the Spirit Society, headed by the Fat Man, as you called him, to band together and fight Barnaby's plan.
Hey, I don't want to be out of a job. Count me in.
Me too. When things that happen every day must be marked in a special way, what do they create to make it pay? A mystical, magical fairy.
In your case, when children lose teeth, they celebrate the pain's relief by reaching under pillows like a thief and leaving cash legendary.
And when two couples need a shove in order to impress their love, they call you down from up above to shoot them in their butts. Capillary.
So we two fairies must unite and join our fellow spirits to show Saint Barnabas the light, so he'll no longer feel it. Imagine such a time when we fairies are sublime, are no longer called divine, they're just fired.
How sad will be our land when traditions will be banned and our fairies will be canned, not retired.
So when children's teeth fall out, when they used to give a shout, all they want to do is pound, no cash acquired.
And couples can rely on your arrows from the sky. They just sit around and sigh, no love inspired.
So we will fight back, not retreat, we will attack. And for all of us who need us, we're inspired.
So can we count on you to join the other spirits who we have always celebrated and admired?
You mean so much to all. Please respond to Santa's call before his powers are no more and he's too tired.
Cupid supersonic and the Tooth Fairy's iconic. You just have to know how much you are desired.
Oh yes, we understand. We will join your mighty band. Watch yourself, St. Barnabas, your plan misfired. The Society of Spirits, how St. Barnaby will fear it, no matter how his minions have conspired. Together we're united, our energies ignited. So watch yourself, St. Barnabas, your time's expired.
Busy day today. Have to get to Hershey to see about the new line of chocolate Easter eggs. Last year's batch were really heavy, and schlepping them to every house almost killed me. But I've come up with a new recipe: whipped peanut butter cream, light as a feather. Reese's is going to love this. You do know Hershey owns Reese's. Oh, never mind. I practically run the Easter candy market. Well, Hershey's this way. My Easter Bunny magic will get me there in no time.
Off to Boston to check on the Irish American distillers, the biggest importers of Irish American whiskey. Can't be got short on St. Patrick's Day, now can we?
Well, Faith and Begorra, if it isn't the Easter Bunny. Hey, Bugs, how's it going?
On my way to check on the new line of Easter eggs. Patty, how about you, drinking your way up to the New England coast?
Aha, saints don't drink bugs, they just help others too. Especially on St. Patrick's Day.
You know, we should get together sometime for a joint venture. I'm thinking adult Easter eggs with Irish whiskey cream.
I like it, Bugs. How about Irish mist with chocolate, an after-dinner drink?
Patty, this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. When carrying my eggs from door to door to door, I get so bored of hopping, it really is a bore. Oh, I've always wanted to step dance just like the Irish do. Maybe you could teach me a way to travel that is new.
Now that would be a pleasure. It's not so hard, you know. You'll be so good that you'll be called McBunny wherever you go. For me, I crave your candy, your chocolate eggs and jelly. It makes me feel so happy when I put them in my belly.
So let us join St. Patrick's Day with Easter celebration.
You have the right idea, my friend, the ideal combination. No matter what the season or how challenging the weather.
For you and I will sing the joys the holidays bring us together. Now this is what I like to call a match that's made in heaven. For dancing while I give out eggs is now my great obsession.
And eating Easter candy has become my greatest joy. With a little Irish whiskey every grown-up can enjoy. From Oregon to County Cork, all Protestants and Catholics can celebrate with chocolate eggs and trip the light fantastic.
Our costumes may be different, but to you I'll always tether.
For you and I will celebrate, the holidays bring us together. Traditions bring on happiness, no sadness whatsoever. We join the press of present joys, the holidays bring us together. Finally, we've been looking all over for you.
You found them.
Mortals, and they can see us.
You're right. Say, aren't you those family representative guys that help Santa?
That's us.
What in the name of corned beef and cabbage are you talking about?
You know, when Santa got sick, those guys helped him.
All right, forgive me, gentlemen. Oh, I forgot all about the old man's malady. How is he doing?
Well, physically he's fine, but emotionally he's very stressed.
Oh gosh, I think I know why. Isn't it almost time for the St. Barnabas takeover?
You got it. Gee, Dad, these spirits are well informed.
Well, you see, the spirit world is kind of small, and Lord knows we gossip all the time. Well, I could tell you stories about Uncle Sam that would make your toes curl.
Now, Patty, let's not hop down that road. So, are you trying to help Santa into retirement?
No, just the opposite. We're trying to help him keep Christmas under his domain.
But it's more complicated than that. Barnaby has declared that he plans to take over all of the holidays, including St. Patrick's Day and Easter. You guys will be out of a job as well.
You know, I heard rumors about that, but I didn't take them seriously.
He wants to put all of the spirits out of business.
So we're getting everyone together to fight this. We're calling it the Spirit Society. Are you guys in?
You bet we're in.
Say, has Cupid been recruited? You know, she gets all the lovers to buy chocolate
Oh
on
my
Valentine's
God,
Day.
I've created a monster. Patty, forget about the chocolate. This is more important.
I can't believe Barnaby wants to do this. Wait a minute. Of course he wants to do this. We may be fellow saints, but that pious poophead never got over not being chosen by the heavenly host.
Maybe if we work together, we can fix this. Are you in, Patty?
On my sainted mother's grave, yes.
the only one of its kind. A one-stop shop for citizens and those who celebrate America! We have fireworks, voting registration, army recruiting station, American flags, you name it.
This is amazing. I can decorate my bike, buy stuff for the 4th of July, register to vote and join the army, all in one place.
How old are you?
I'll be 11 in 2 months.
Well, you won't be voting or joining the army for quite some time.
I said I can do all those things. I didn't say I would.
Wise guy.
There you are! What is this?
It's a one-stop shop.
Allow me, please.
Uncle Sam, finally.
We've been looking for you for a long time.
Are my mother and Jack coming?
They're looking for the Great Pumpkin.
That shouldn't be too tough. She does stick out in a crowd.
So, you were telling us about this?
Want to register to vote? Want to join the army? Want flags to decorate your house, bike, or car? Want fireworks to celebrate July 4th? It's all here!
You need at least 3 or 4 people to work this booth. How would they fit in there?
Well, I haven't quite figured that out yet.
After we solve this Barnaby problem, we can come back and help. I think this is great.
Ugh, Barnaby. So it's true? He's going to join our merry band of holiday spirits?
Merry?
That was a joke. So his Christmas takeover is a done deal?
Well, that's why we're here. We're trying to stop it, and we need your help.
What can I do?
Barnaby is not stopping at Christmas. He plans to take over all of the holidays, including the 4th of July.
What? He can't!
Well, if you help us, we may be able to stop him.
What's the plan?
Santa's having us gather all the holiday spirits to form the Spirit Society. He thinks that together you can maybe stop this and make him find the importance of what you all do.
The importance of what we do. Well, I won't speak for my colleagues, but to me, the celebration of the birth of America, the fireworks, the music, the parades, the barbecues, the speeches, the culture, even that cloying program, A Capital Fourth, all remind us of the spirit of America. You tell Santa that I'm taking my own advice. I'm joining up. Together, we'll keep the celebration of the birth of America alive and well. How do you spell the spirit of America? How do you spell the 4th of July? The crack in the Liberty Bell, John Adams' mighty yell, Ben Franklin's kite grabs lightning from the sky.
Don't forget the midnight ride of Paul Revere. Lexington and Concord do not fall. We fought against King George, oh, a brave new world we forged. The fight for freedom was our battle cry. That's how you spell the 4th of July.
Abe Lincoln's stately speech killed them at Gettysburg.
Our Union kept the rebels on the run.
And Roosevelt charging on his horse down San Juan Hill.
Our doughboys kicked the Kaiser on his bum. What about the Allies win in Normandy?
The Battle of the Bulge saved the day.
We conquered space and placed the flag right on the moon.
And Walter Cronkite showed us all the way.
So many ways that we can spell America.
Which is why when terror comes to call,
no matter who attacks, we will dig it and fight back. It may take time, we won't let freedom die. That's how you spell the 4th of July.
Dignity of leadership.
Oh, those were the days we must stay strong. Because in just a year, we'll vote to end the fear.
America will once again stand high. Barnaby will never take our holiday.
like this country spirits will unite.
They will save the day just like the USA.
We will stand together, do or die. That's how you spell. That's how you spell. That's how you spell the 4th of July.
We can't let Barnaby take over the holidays. I'm so in.
I thought you guys were looking for the great pumpkin.
We found him. Come on.
I'll never let them take you away. Uncle Sam wants you. Uncle Sam loves you.
What is it? Tom Turkey? What are you doing here? Isn't it a little early for Thanksgiving?
I've been looking all over for you.
Well, I'm back here inspecting this year's crop of pumpkins. Stu Leonard sells more of these than anyone, and I need to make sure that they are the best Halloween decorations. What do you want with me?
Haven't seen you in a long time. Just checking in.
Really? Nobody ever checks in with me.
What are you talking about?
Well, the rest of the holiday spirits do fun things. You're in the Thanksgiving Day parade. Cupid helps everyone fall in love. St. Patrick helps everyone dance and have a good time. The Easter Bunny gives everyone chocolate and eggs. And, well, Santa is an icon. But no one, except that crazy kid Linus, even thinks I do anything.
Well, we know you're the one who makes Halloween happen. Plus, haven't you heard? Santa's we know may be out of the job. Barney plans on taking over Christmas Eve.
Yeah, I heard about that. Maybe Santa will now have time to spend with me.
Hey, I'm hanging out with you right now.
You are? How come?
Well, Stu's is about to get a huge shipment of turkeys, which I'm supposed to check on. And I want to hang out with you.
Really?
Really. We have to stick together. The fall holidays rule.
Yes, they do.
Fireworks may have their day, cakes and chocolate come our way, but they don't hold a candle to our greatness.
Shamrocks love and lots of toys may be fun for girls and boys, but often they are bored with their sedateness.
Now when the weather starts to cool,
And for candy we all drool.
dinners are the rule.
Oh, no one can control our deep elateness. Halloween with cats and spooks, kids all dressing up like kooks. So much candy, sister pukes. No one celebrates better than fall.
All games played in the yard, playing down the boulevard. Out of lively
Trick or treat is fun galore. Ring those bells and ask for more. Walking Dead off. It's that spooky time of year. We give thanks, so glad you're here. Even though Christmas is near, no one celebrates better than fall. Jack-o'-lanterns make us smile, making memories all the while. No one celebrates better than fall.
Here she is, and she's with Tom Turkey.
Well, that's convenient.
Well, the family representatives.
At your service.
You're the guys helping Santa do his job.
What are you talking about?
Remember? These are the guys that helped Santa deliver gifts a few years back.
Yeah! Why are you here?
Haven't you heard? Barnaby's not stopping at taking over Christmas. He wants to take over all the holidays, which means you'll all join Santa on the unemployment line.
Can he do that?
He's going to try, and we even sent together all the holiday spirits to band together and stop him.
We're calling it the Spirit Society. You know, I came up with a name, and
I came up with a name. Tom Turkey, Great Pumpkin, will you join the Spirit Society and help keep secular celebrations of all the holidays?
Want to eliminate faith-based celebration?
Absolutely not. But faith and secular celebrations go together, and that's what we've got to sell to St. Barnabas.
Well, I don't know about you, but I don't want to be out of a job. I say we help Santa and then help ourselves.
You're the last spirits to join, and the Spirit Society meets in the North Pole tonight.
Tom Turkey
and the Great Pumpkin are officially on board.
Well, a special run of the Polar Express is waiting for us. Let's go.
But what about Stu Leonard's?
They survived the Internal Revenue Service. They'll survive this. Come on.
I don't know about you, but I had a heck of a time getting through all of the slush until I got to Arctic Circle.
That's global warming for you. We took the Polar Express.
You should have come with us.
No one told me. Don't forget, I am not a holiday spirit. I'm a traditional spirit.
Hey, Tooth Fairy, if one of us loses a tooth, do we put it under our pillow for you to take?
You're a spirit. We don't lose teeth anymore.
When I was immortal, I lost almost all of my teeth. The cursed whiskey.
Well, the Lucky Charms didn't help either.
That's true.
Where is Santa? He called this meeting.
Hey everyone, Santa will be here in a moment. He's testing some of Mrs. Claus's new cookies.
You have to give the fat man credit. He's about to lose his job, yet he's still at work.
If you consider eating cookies a job.
Well, swiping teeth for quarters isn't exactly the hardest thing in the world.
Where have you been? I haven't put quarters under pillows in ages. Some families are up to $5. You try putting money under someone's pillow while they're sleeping. It's a refined art.
Sorry, Sandra. Why doesn't everyone take a seat? Santa will be here in a minute.
Where is he?
Where is he?
I don't see him.
Maybe even tried Fireball.
Mrs. Claus has truly outdone herself this year. Chocolate cookies with dark and white chocolate chips, dulce de leche, and a hint of sea salt.
Oh, sea salt was so last year.
Well, these cookies should give you lots of business, Tooth Fairy.
Yes, if she or any of us are still around. What's the deal with Barnaby?
Sorry, kid, but spirits don't show up on film or tape. Thank goodness.
Well, to get back to business, the reason I brought you all here is to see if we can figure out a way to convince Barnaby how important secular celebrations are, and quite frankly, stepping stones to faith and prayer.
Amen to that. Do you know how many Thanksgiving services there are? Almost every house of worship has one. And Thanksgiving is a completely non-denominational holiday. Everybody celebrates it.
Judging by what I've seen in the taverns across the country and in Western Europe, St. Patrick's Day is well recognized.
And what about trick-or-treaters? Without them, All Saints' Day wouldn't make sense.
Yes, and the celebration of Easter is made so much more joyous and real with chocolate and eggs. That's why so many houses of worship hold Easter egg hunts each year.
There's even one at the White House every year.
An Easter egg at the White House? With Voldemort in charge? I'll stay away from that if I were you, honey.
Let's not bring politics into this.
Sorry, Santa, but one great pumpkin is enough. That's plenty.
Wait a minute.
If I may, I think I'm hearing a great argument out of all this. You're all saying how these secular celebrations all have faith and prayer elements. They don't displace each other, but they complement each other.
Even in my case, many sermons are focused on Independence Day in early July.
And Valentine was a saint.
No one prays on my account, but the money I give under the pillow does stimulate the economy, and that's a great thing.
Listening to all of you now, I think we may be able to bring Barnaby around with a little help from St. Augustine.
Why, Santa?
Augustine's a tough dog. Everyone listens to him.
Even Santa.
But would Barnaby listen to him?
A little lesson for you all. It was St. Augustine who taught as the church as the spiritual city of God, in contrast to the secular earthly city. They coexist. You can't have one without the other. And as many of you know, our friend St. Augustine can be very persuasive.
So, how is this going to work?
It's a gamble, but at this point, what do we have to lose? I'm supposed to be in Barnaby at midnight on Christmas Eve. We'll all meet there early with St. Augustine, so we're together when he arrives. Hopefully, he can help us convince Barnaby that he should step down for the good of the world.
Sounds easy, but what if it doesn't work?
Then we'll drown our sorrows in Mrs. Claus's cookies and move on.
Wow, no pressure.
I've been speaking of the elves, Santa, and we'd all like to be there when this happens.
Us too, Santa.
It's highly unusual, but these are unusual times. Of course you should all be there. Every holiday has a spirit that's revered throughout the land, and together we will save them, the Spirit Society Holiday Band. We will face our fears and brave them with the Spirit Society Holiday Band.
I sure hope this works.
So do I, Squelch. I'm too young for unemployment.
Santa, you're over 1,500 years old.
In human years, yes, but in spirit years, I'm less than 40.
Hey, I want to be a spirit.
Get in line, Jack.
I think I hear Barnaby coming.
Well. I wasn't expecting this much of a crowd, Nicholas. We have a full house for the handover.
Barnaby, about the handover, I hope you can find it in your heart to reconsider. I know we made a deal, but your plan...
I thought that you might want to try to talk me into letting you keep running things. Get your head out of the snowbank, Nicholas. Christmas has become nothing but a grotesque, gift-grabbing, soulless fraud, and it's all on your head. My minions, what do you think of Santa keeping his job?
With all due respect, St. Barnabas, Christmas is not a fraud. It's a beautiful holiday. As a matter of fact, it's a beautiful time of year. We are all better people because of Christmas.
Not only Christmas, but all the holidays you see represented here.
So, it seems my plan to take over all the holidays seems to have leaked out. Good. I'm glad. This makes things simple. All of you should just start packing your stuff now. First, I'll take over Christmas, but that's just the beginning. The next tax will fall on, I don't know, that infernal tooth fairy. How you even got into this mess, I'll never know. But the disgusting act of putting teeth under pillows for money will soon be history. You know, since you're so good at flying into people's houses, maybe you could find a new job dusting ceilings for cobwebs.
Santa, I know he's a saint, but you just say the word and I'll kick his holy behind.
How dare you articulate such a profane act, you house thief?
No, let's not lose our heads here. St. Barnabas, as the spirit of a major holiday, I have to ask, why would you want to take on such a labor-intensive job? The 4th of July is tough enough, but Christmas, the season now begins right after Halloween. It's crazy. Why would you want to do that?
Exactly my point, Sam. All the holidays have grown way too out of proportion. You see Valentine's in stores right after New Year's. Easter candy and cards up in stores right after Cupid winds up her work. You see, Halloween in mid-August, Thanksgiving in September, and Christmas, well, it never goes away, 24/7 all year long. And it's time for it to stop.
I think you may be exaggerating a bit.
Really, Patrick? An exaggeration? All those drunk revelers in town every St. Patrick's Day is an exaggeration? It's blasphemy!
Now, see here, Barney.
Silence! You've all had your day, and now it's mine!
May I please have a word?
Ooh. Augustine, my liege.
St. Barnabas and followers, please rise. I have listened carefully to your protests and declarations. Most of what you say is true. All the holidays and traditions represented here, including Christmas, Nicholas, are all prone to excess, which at times has eclipsed their origins.
With all due respect, St. Augustine, I'm not certain that...
Patrick, not even you could deny the overconsumption of spirits in your honor every March 17th. It's not something I would be proud of.
Well, I guess you're right.
At the same time, commemorating a day to honor your incredible work, elevating an entire country with a beautiful faith that would eventually galvanize much of Ireland, that is certainly worth celebrating. And St. Barnabas, I'm not sure this destroy and takeover plan of yours is wise. The events these holidays and traditions celebrate, the blossoming of love, the resurrection of the deity of much of the people on earth, a birth of a new nation based on liberty, revelry that would eventually pay homage to all of the saints, a dinner uniting two different tribes that would bury their differences, marking one's physical maturation through the loss of baby teeth, and of course, the birth of Yeshua of Nazareth. These are all seminal to our lives.
But Augustine, it's these very celebrations that mock these events.
You forget, St. Barnabas, that you are a saint, and we are talking about mortals who cannot impose the same values and perspectives. Your desire to hollify all of their actions will only result in mass displeasure. They will not understand your desire to elevate and focus on only what they perceive as being taken away. To a mortal, joy must have tangible component. When those who change the course of history for good are lifted up to sainthood, which we all agree they should. But as time passes, memories fade, so easy to destroy. His glory must be reachable for man to feel the joy.
Too much candy is bad for health, and valentines are paper. But given with a heart of love, when infused with joy is vapor.
Drinking liquor's never good, it addles how we reason. But when we toast, we all recall the purpose of the season.
Fireworks and barbecues are easily forgotten, but with each blast we all recall the liberty we've gotten.
I may steal teeth and give them cash, which all the kids to show. What this really celebrates is how the children grow.
Shopping, cooking, wrapping gifts can really be a chore. And no matter what we get, we often want for more. But when we share, we celebrate the birth of a baby boy. His glory must be reachable for man to feel the joy.
Barnabas, please understand, these mortal celebrations will never try to minimize your holy veneration, and people must experience God's love with many price. His glory must be reachable for man to feel the joy. I pray that you find inner peace and seek the liberation on how you can allow the saints to foster celebration. Observing faith with earthly fun, we never can destroy. His glory must be reachable for man to feel the joy. His glory must be reachable for man to feel the
Oh, Augustine, but I've waited so long for this moment.
You still have your moment, St. Barnabas, although in a way quite different than what you originally thought.
Oh, Barnabas, we love each member of the Spirit Society, but we fear you. Is that what you want?
You fear me, but you don't love me?
My son, if you rule by fear, you will never get the truth. Only what people think you want to hear. Morality and faith are based on the truth and the joy it brings, not fear.
Barnaby, each member of the Spirit Society is based in faith, and their celebrations engage humanity. Won't you please let us continue our ministry?
His glory must be reachable for man to feel the joy. Oh, I've been so foolish. I was so angry that the heavenly host decided to choose you instead of me, that I refused to see what was happening before my very eyes. I am so sorry, my liege.
You owe me no apologies, Barnaby, but you must answer St. Nicholas's plea. Will you let them all continue their ministry?
Yes, with all my heart. But please, remember the origins of your celebrations. Keep the joy, but please keep the faith.
Well, I have an idea. It's almost midnight, which reminds me I need to get going. Barnaby, this job keeps me very busy, but we need a guiding spirit. A spirit that will make sure that faith is the basis of all our celebrations and that joy would continue to engage humanity. Will you be the new head of the Spirit Society?
What a great idea. We've been saying all along how faith and celebration are not exclusive. They go together. St. Barnabas, will you accept?
After all I've said, and you still want me to lead the Spirit Society? Then I accept. The heavenly host will have to understand.
Well, Barnabas, I think they already do.
Let's hear it for the Spirit Society.
Every holiday has a spirit that's revered throughout the land. And together we will sing them with the Spirit Society Holiday Band.
I will lead as I was meant to, with a very different plan. Faith and joy my work was sent to with the Spirit Society Holiday Band.
Every holiday has a spirit that's revered our fears and brave them with the Spirit Society holiday band.
Thank you all so much for coming. Before you leave, we ask you to join us in the singing of We Wish You a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your king. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Yeah, we're just waiting. I don't know what happened.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming to the Spirit Society. You may greet us downstairs in the lower level of Show and Tell Hall, which is reachable by the stairway to your right. Thanks for joining us.